Every day you wake up, something invisible is shaping you. Even before you've said a word or checked your phone, your environment is already reprogramming you, quietly, consistently, completely. You think you make your own choices, but most of them are simply echoes of what surrounds you. The room you wake up in, the apps you open, the people you text first, they're all teaching your brain what normal looks like. And that's the strange part. We rarely notice it happening. It's not loud or obvious. It's slow, like water carving stone. You wake up one day and realize the things around you have become the boundaries of your identity. If your desk is cluttered, your thoughts will be too. If your feed is full of outrage, your mind learns to look for it. If your friends always talk about what they hate, you start to forget what you love. We underestimate how much the world around us writes our code. You don't become confident in a room that constantly reminds you of your insecurities. You don't build discipline in a space filled with distractions. And you don't grow when everything around you tells you to stay the same. Sometimes, it's not your willpower that's weak. It's your environment that's too strong. Think about it. The smell of coffee might trigger motivation. A messy room might whisper procrastination. The smallest things, a notification sound, a poster on your wall, a half-open tab on your browser, are all cues. They either push you forward or pull you back. The world around you is like a mirror that constantly reflects who you think you are. And if that reflection is fogged with noise, doubt, and distraction, you begin to see yourself through it. That's why some people change cities and suddenly become new versions of themselves. It's not that they've become someone else overnight. It's that the walls, the smells, the people stopped reminding them of who they used to be. You start to realize maybe it's not you that's the problem. Maybe you've just been living inside the wrong script because your environment isn't neutral. It's either helping you become who you want to be, or it's quietly keeping you who you were. And the tricky part, it doesn't need your permission. The algorithm doesn't ask before it rewires your attention. Your room doesn't check in before it numbs your motivation. It just does. Every day, little by little, your environment trains you. But here's the hopeful truth. If your environment can program you, you can reprogram it. What if you rewrote the code? What if you designed your space like an ally instead of an enemy? Start small, remove one distraction, add one reminder of who you're becoming. Put your running shoes where you can see them. Keep your phone far from your bed. Write one line of your goal on your mirror. You'll notice something. The moment your environment changes, your behavior follows. Because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your surroundings. That's not philosophy. It's physics. Friction either slows you down or propels you forward. So ask yourself, what's making your growth harder than it needs to be? Is it the noise that fills your room? The people who drain your energy? The tabs that eat your attention before breakfast? Because the truth is, self-discipline isn't just about saying no. It's about designing your world so you rarely have to. Here's what you can do today. Look around your room. Ask yourself, does this space reflect the person I want to be? Curate your inputs, unfollow what drains you, and double down on what feeds you. Design friction. Make the good things easy and the bad habits hard. Keep a book beside your bed instead of your phone. Let sunlight in before you check your notifications. Clean your desk before you start your day. These aren't small actions, they're silent affirmations. You're telling your brain, this is the kind of person I am now. And over time, those small signals compound. You'll start to feel different, then act different, then become different. Because identity isn't built in your head, it's built in your surroundings. Every object, every sound, every scroll is shaping who you become next. And that means you don't need to force transformation. You just need to create the conditions where transformation happens naturally. If your environment feels peaceful, you'll start thinking clearer. If it feels intentional, you'll start acting with purpose. You don't have to fight yourself every day. You just need to realign the stage you're performing on. Think of it like this. Your environment is the silent teammate in every goal you have. If you want to read more, your environment can make it happen. If you want to build discipline, your environment can train it. If you want to be happier, your environment can amplify it. So don't wait for motivation to arrive. Build a world that doesn't need it. Because your environment shapes your habits, and your habits shape your life. Take one step today, rearrange your space, redesign your digital world, reevaluate your circle. You don't have to do it all at once. Just start by making your environment slightly more like the person you want to be. Soon, you'll notice it's not just your surroundings that change, it's you. Your thoughts slow down, your focus sharpens, the noise fades, and in its place, a quiet confidence begins to grow. Because the truth is, identity isn't something you find, it's something you build, one environment at a time. And once you understand that, everything changes. And in the next video, we'll talk about how to rebuild that identity, starting with the tiny choices you make before you even open your eyes. Until then, remember, you don't need a new mindset. You need a new environment.